You got 10 seconds to get out of here. We'll get you. Oh, shit! Oh, I'll fry his ass. The engine's burning. Oh. Son of a bitch. Let's get the hell out of here! Hey, what's the matter, guys? Don't you want to play?
I'm a big man around here. You won't get away with this. Just ask around. I'm Charlie, and I'm gonna hunt you down.
Anytime, pal. You can find me around here. The name is Rambo.
On my channel, I've pretty much only made videos about shmups, STGs, you know, the shooters, vertical shooters, horizontal shooters. I play for survival, kinda seriously, at least seriously for me. I personally play for 1 credit clears, 1 CCs, 1 alls, and you can check my channel for proof of play. My videos have been pretty much for other shmup players for the last year or so, but not this one. This video is for retro gamers. You see, for the last year and a half, I've embedded myself sorta around the shmup community. The shmup community is like the Shaolin Temple. It's sacred. But the retro gaming community actually isn't even really a community. I call it the retro gaming industrial complex. This video is aimed at some of you fucking people. I'm pretty sure a lot of you people don't even play these games. You just put them on a shelf for like some kind of weird gamer cred.
Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
I'm kidding. Sort of. Not really. My fellow shmup players, though, are welcome to join me as always. So to make this clear, this video is not about shmup players or the shmup community, because I'm probably going to say some shit that's going to get me in trouble, and I want to make sure I get in trouble with the right fucking people. By the way, that reminds me, if anybody knows how to get the retro gamers to see this video, if they're not too busy just like dusting off their collections and not playing games, and buying new FPGA consoles, and like games on NFT cards, and like new fucking cables or like whatever, like please let me know, or post this video wherever those people hang out and talk about FPGA cores that are supposedly accurate but aren't. The gaming I've been doing in the past week or so from the time I'm recording this has been off the fucking hook. And I haven't even been playing shmups at all. I've been playing platformers on the NES. So yeah, if anyone knows how to get retro gamers to see this video, please post where they can see it if they're not too busy running up the prices of the fucking video games they don't play. That would be fully rad. But anyway, I ended up playing through all 3 Ninja Gaiden games on the NES. On my actual NES from when I was like 7 years old, the one I got for like Christmas on, I don't know, must have been 1988. Literally, I've only ever recapped the thing and replaced the 72-pin connector about 25 years ago with one I purchased from the Nintendo website. So what you see here is the actual composite video signal from my NES, unmodded but upscaled with a Tink 5X. Normally on my channel I use my modern setup with a Mister or something upscaled to like UHD with a Tink 4K. which is amazing, but I want to explain something to you dickbloods. On my modern setup, the image looks great. You could even add UHD scan lines, which is important. But recently I've just been digging the composite signal on my CRT. Something really fucking gnarly about it, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of fits these old NES platformers that are like pretty fucking challenging and kind of fucking mean. It's got character, you know? It requires some fucking imagination. Because looking at this image, you see every pixel. You can see every little sharp line that's there. Nothing is left to the imagination. I know most people prefer this, but to me there's something about this image, this composite image being upscaled, that has character. Truth be told, it looks much sharper and way better on my actual CRT, even though it is just composite. And by the way, I played all these on my CRT, my giant Trinitron CRT. It's not hyper clear to where you see every little pixel, every little block in the image, because that's not the way the games were meant to be seen. You see, most people who haven't seen a CRT in like 20, 30 years, they have no idea what you're talking about. When you tell them there's no video noise and the image looks super hyper sharp and it has this wonderful personality and character to it, they think you're like full of shit or lying or something, or trying to be elite. The reason why I'm going off on this weird ass tangent about composite is because like I've been playing these games with just fucking composite from my old ass NES on my fucking CRT, and I have a fucking Tink 4K in this place and I just haven't been using it. And guess what? All these games are just as good without the shit. And there's a lot of people out there in the retro gaming community whose entire hobby is built around just trying to make these games look quote unquote good or perfect, whatever the fuck that means. And guess what? Perfection is fucking nowhere anyway. I prefer fucking character. This composite signal to me is badass, kind of like the V8 Interceptor from the Road Warrior. Yeah, it looks like a piece of trash, but that thing is fucking badass, dude. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I like using my fucking Tink 4K and my fucking Mister all upscaled and all fancy and shit on a UHD display. My point is this: if you're spending that much time and money tinkering and trying to like make your shit look however the fuck your favorite influencer is telling you your shit should look with these specific cables, you're probably wasting your fucking time and money. You should just play the fucking game. These games are fucking good, whether it's composite, S-Video, HDMI, fucking play it on fucking Selectavision, Laserdisc, fucking FarmersOnly.com. I don't give a fuck. These games are fucking good no matter how you play them. And right now I'm liking composite because
this is something old and dirty.
But anyway, originally the plan was to play Ninja Gaiden 2 through till the end, till I beat it. You see, I've been playing Ninja Gaiden 1 for like 35 fucking years, to be fair. And the reason for that is because I play these games, because I actually like these games. I'm not a shelf collector, so I've played a lot of Ninja Gaiden 1 because it's good. And I can beat it like pretty easy. Not because I'm really good at video games, but because I've been playing these games for decades. Like, for real. Like, I'm not just bullshitting. I can't 1cc or no miss Ninja Gaiden 1, but within 45 minutes, easily I can beat this game. By the way, remember when you used to say beat the game and not finish the game? Remember when video games were video games and not electronic entertainment? You see where I'm going with this? But anyway, I hadn't played Ninja Gaiden 2 in seriously probably a decade, at least. Because I normally play Ninja Gaiden 1 when I play these games. Well, I'm here to tell you vatos right now, Ninja Gaiden 2 on the NES is fucking almost as cool as Ron O'Neal and Superfly. You ever seen Superfly?
You always got some Superfly shit. What kind of money we talking about?
Not much.
If you haven't, you fucking should. That movie changed my fucking life.
Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean.
But anyway, I have a tendency to go off on a tangent, and I'm trying to get better at that. Psych. Just kidding. I don't give a fuck. So I had a blast playing Ninja Gaiden 2, but the bummer was I beat it in one sitting. I recorded the whole thing. It's literally like an hour and 45 minutes of footage. Just like Ninja Gaiden 1, you get infinite continues, so that alone just makes Ninja Gaiden 2 pretty chill. Ninja Gaiden 2 is a decent challenge if you want to just play like a really good video game that's just like badass and sick as fuck. I do gotta say though, I hate it when there's like ice mechanics and like wind mechanics and shit like that in these games. I feel like the dev is like changing the rules on you. So after Ninja Gaiden 2, I was kind of left wanting more. Oh, by the way, I read online the Japanese version of Ninja Gaiden 2 is harder than the North American version. I beat that shit too, no problem. So it's not. And whoever put that misinformation out there probably never even played the fucking game enough to beat it. So anyway, I started playing Ninja Gaiden 3 after I beat Ninja Gaiden 2. And dude, this one is fucking nasty, and in the best fucking way. Ninja Gaiden 3, in my humble opinion, is the hardest of the three, and it's so fucking good. I actually really fucking love this game, dude. They only give you 5 continues in this one, and the final couple stages are vicious. If you haven't practiced them in over a decade, it's pretty fucking nasty. And after you lose your fucking 5 continues, bro, that's it. You go back to the beginning. You start over again. Think about that. Gamers, it's not just a checkpoint that's 30 seconds away, but you can handle it. It had been at least 10 years since I beat this game, so it took me like 3 nights to beat. But when I did, I was so stoked. The artwork in this game is fucking cool. The music is top notch. I actually just really fucking love these games. And they're not as difficult as you fucking think they are. They just require a lot of fucking patience and precision. You just gotta practice. You just gotta play the games and practice and not be afraid to fucking lose. By the way, I'm actually super proud of this, but I had no idea there was a new 3D Ninja Gaiden coming out. I don't have much experience with those yet, but my homie absolutely loves them. Like, I know they're like pretty nasty and like a really good challenge. I'll get down on them at some point, but that's how unplugged I am from fucking social media and like news about new games and shit and the game industry. There's a couple things I see and hear about that look kind of cool and like maybe I'll play them, but like I am fucking so tuned out, dude, and I just don't give a shit.
I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hit this shit.
But anyway. Oh, and also that other Ninja Gaiden game, the 2D Ragebound or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's just some lame ass skill fantasy shit you can't even fucking lose, I bet. This shit is so easy, it's fucking gross. It's barely a game. It's just more shit to consume, to make you feel like a skilled gamer. It kind of looks like one of these games where like you can just kind of like spam buttons and like shit's just gonna work out for you usually. Unlike the originals that required practice and like timing and precision to be skilled at them. And I bet people have already stopped talking about it and moved on to the next shit to consume because it fucking sucks. But anyway, after I beat all 3 NES Ninja Gaiden games, I was down for even more. So I beat fucking Shadow of the Ninja. You ever played Shadow of the Ninja? Dude, if you have not played and beaten Shadow of the Ninja, I don't know how the fuck you can call yourself a retro gamer. Seriously? That game is fucking off the hook. It's so fucking good and it's nasty hard. It's fucking mean as shit, dude. They give you like 5 continues or some shit, but they're not even really continues. They're just lives. And when you're out of those lives, guess what? Back to the fucking beginning for you. But what's sick about that game is that slowly but surely you start to make progress. At first it seems impossible, but you actually slowly make progress. It's really fucking good. Play Shadow of the Ninja. Seriously. But whatever. Then I played Batman on the NES again, and I killed it in one sitting. Because I've played this game a lot, and either way, Batman on the NES is not that hard, like at all. I've seen so many retro gamers say, Batman is as hard as nails, bro. Dude, if I can do this shit, anybody who's been playing video games for years, for decades, should be able to. If you think this shit is that hard, you can't do this shit, you haven't been playing these games for decades. Shelf collector. Seriously. Also went ahead and beat Castlevania, which is a fucking classic and really fucking good, actually. And then I beat Power Blade, which is stupid easy, even on expert mode. Power Blade is really cool, but dude, get the fuck out of here. That shit is way too fucking easy, bro. I then beat Shatterhand, which, now, that game, in my opinion, was the most challenging one from the whole fucking lot. But yo, if you can't beat these games, dude, I'm just talking about beating them. I'm not even talking about like a no miss, a no death, a fucking 1 credit clear. You definitely shouldn't be an influencer, and you definitely shouldn't be letting those people tell you what products to buy. I find it hard to believe that real retro gamers can't beat these games. Like Nintendo hard my ass, dude. Fuck out of here, dude, really? And again, my whole fucking channel is all about not being super great at games. Obviously, I'm not that great. But liking to play like super challenging games. The shit I've been playing over the past year, like the Danmaku Bullet Hell games and shit like that, that is extreme challenge. But this stuff isn't. It's just good fun gaming. It's got some good decent challenge. People are gonna do whatever the fuck they want, and that's fine, but I'm not letting some YouTube channel tell me if an FPGA console is worth the money if they can't at least conquer this shit, dude. Sorry, but a lot of these people are full of shit.
These motherfuckers ain't no role models.
I'm just speaking my mind. And if this is pissing you off, you're probably one of them. But before you come at me, just remember, shmup players, arcade game players, the fighting game players, we're like the killer whales of fucking retro gaming, dude. I really wouldn't fuck with us. We're all a little bit crazy, especially me. And you should be real careful who you choose as your gaming gurus, because I know players who are the real, and real fuck with real, as they say. And a lot of these big YouTubers, they ain't it. They're just part of this cartel that's just like there to sell you shit. Suckers. Trust me, I used to be one of those people, just buying the shit and consuming the games and all that empty ass bullshit. Now I could explain exactly why these games are really well designed, but I'm sure the people who could learn something have already clicked away or won't even see this video. Other YouTubers have already explained this shit. Alright, fuck it. One example out of many could be the Castlevania jump, and how you can't change direction once you jump. That's not a mistake. It's actually brilliant game design and a prime example of why the old school philosophies of game design are superior to what we get today. Once you jump, you can't change your direction. That means you're committed. This means your fucking inputs actually matter now, because there's very little you can do after you jump if you've made a mistake to fix that mistake. Now it matters. If you can save yourself by hitting another button in midair, it's gonna matter a lot less. This isn't a mistake like the devs were like, oh, we don't know how to change direction in midair. We never thought of that. We just don't have that technology yet. Because you can change direction in other games that came out prior. No, this is on purpose. And it doesn't mean that's the only way a jump should work, but that's actually really clever game design. And by the way, when you have a finite amount of continues, every bit of damage you take, every mistake you make, every extra life you miss, it matters. It all fucking matters. And it makes the game more intense, and frankly a lot more fun. The prospect of actually losing and getting kicked back to the beginning makes the game just that much more fucking exciting, in my opinion. Because now the stakes are a little bit higher. You actually have something to lose. You actually can lose the game at that point. Oh, and by the way, speaking of fun jump mechanics, I also beat Hagane on the Super Famicom. And not that lame-ass North American version idiots are paying more than $1,000 for. Suckers. The Japanese version. The Japanese version only gives you 7 continues, and a North American version gives you infinite continues. Lame. But anyway, this game is so fucking cool and fun. It's so good. People talk about how hard it is, but that's because they just suck and shouldn't be reviewing games. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's challenging, but it's like the perfect amount of challenge, you know what I mean? Hagane gives you so many tools to win. The fun part is learning how to use them. It's so good. There's also a second loop. Loop 2 is what you're seeing here. You gotta beat loop 1 to make it to loop 2, and it's pretty fucking gnarly. All the enemies have like 3 times the health, which is fucking insane. So I'm guessing you end up just kind of figuring out how to run past most of them, but you only get 7 continues in total to beat both loops. And I think I'm gonna try that shit once I stop being lazy and make this fucking video. So I'm about to upload this video and I wanted to chime in here. I beat loop 1 and loop 2 with the allotted 7 continues, and let me tell you something. Stage 5 loop 2 is fucking batshit crazy, dude. Rock and fucking roll, dude. I don't even know how I feel about loop 2, to be honest with you, because the enemies just have way too much fucking health. Somebody online said if you beat loop 2 you get like a better ending. Wrong. Wrong. Lies. It's the same fucking ending, dude. But anyway. To be clear as possible, I'm not saying all games should be hard. There's plenty of games that I love that are really easy. My thing has always been this. You should always play games that actually challenge you though. They're not as hard as you think, especially these games. And by the way, I did really enjoy Blasphemous for the record, but be aware, a lot of this new shit is just tricking you into thinking you have some awesome gamer skill, but you're just endlessly easily bouncing off enemies that can't fucking hurt you. With most of the new shit, to me anyway, it's just one empty experience after another. And this actually goes beyond fucking video games, man. It's like the culture of emptiness. It's like the culture we live in. And let's be real, nothing even means anything anymore. But yeah, also I played all these games on real hardware, so I actually didn't use save states for any of this stuff, but I can see that like if you're really going for like a 1cc or like a no death, like you probably want to use save states in an emulator. But for me, I played the games without any kind of save states. Especially if it's a game where there's a finite amount of continues. I feel like that's probably the best way to play those games. Really what I'm trying to say with this video is that there's a lot of fucking influencers out there in the retro gaming space that shouldn't be influencers at all. We all know this. There's people out there writing books about games that they don't fucking like. I saw a video the other day, had Shatterhand on it. It was like my top 5 favorite Jalico games on the NES. And there was like, the guy was like, oh, Shatterhand is like such a great fucking game. It's one of my favorite games. And I'm looking at the footage and I just beat that game. I can tell he doesn't play the game. I can tell he has no idea how to play the game by the footage. And all the footage is just like stage 1. 100,000 views. Dude, you should be playing these games. Like, because they're fucking good. They're actually good. They're better than most of the games being made today. And that's something I really believe in. That's a fucking hill I'll die on. And again, I'm not the only one saying this. This isn't a hot take. And I don't feel like I need to have fucking hot takes in my videos to say whatever the fuck I want to say. And right now, there's probably like a handful of shmup players who like, you know, actually like follow my channel. And they're all nodding their heads right now going like, yep, those games aren't that hard, but they're fun. It's like a fun fucking challenge. You know what I mean? And it's like, I get self-conscious because it's like, I am a game collector. I have this fucking ridiculous, stupid game collection behind me. But at the same time, like, I'm surrounded now by shmup players who are, like, for real. Like, these are guys who are, like, clearing fucking Battle Garega with every ship. Like, without turning the bullets purple. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's cats that I know that are getting their fucking Doronpachi 2-alls. And I want to just fucking, like, make this video and be like, I'm not like these fucking retro gaming cats who fucking, they just put shit on a shelf and then they make their top 5 fucking favorite fucking NES games of all time. That's not me. I'm not like them. We're not like them. And play these games, dude, because they're fucking good. Oh, that's another thing. There's other games, too, that are out there. Like, obviously, I own them. Like, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I've beaten that before. But, like, I'll totally do that again. And fucking Ninja Spirit is another great fucking game. And, like, there's just a ton of them. There's a ton of them. Trust me, I know about, like, if there's one you think I don't know about, like, fucking by all means, like, let me know. But, like, I know about all this shit. Like, really, like, drop a comment and let me know. I'm just talking about just beating the games. Like, without a 1cc or, like, a no death. Just beat the games. Like, just play the games to beat them. Like, getting a no death or a 1cc, that's a whole other fucking beast, dude. Like, I got a friend who's working on a no death right now at Castlevania. And, like, to me, that's, like, could I do it? I probably could, but it's just, I don't know that I really want to do that. But anyway, yeah, like maybe a Patreon would be fun, like to play these games. Anyway, there's more shmup stuff coming soon. Like those are still my favorite games, but like I'm just like been having fun playing some other shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And if there's any retro gamers out there that actually happen to see this and you're actually for real and you actually play these games, subscribe. You might have fun with my videos. Comment, you know. And if I pissed you off because you know you're a little bit of a shelf collector and you know like your feelings are hurt, drop a fucking comment. Let me know your feelings are hurt. It will make me laugh. It'll be fun. Oh, and one other thing I want to say is that, like, you know, you can play these games any way you want. Emulation, FPGA, real hardware. Don't let anybody tell you that there's only one way to play these games, dude. Just play them and enjoy them. In this day and age, it's amazing how many different ways we have to play these games and really fucking enjoy them. So play them however you want to play them, and don't let anybody fucking tell you that you need this upscaler or that upscaler or fucking this cable or that cable. Just have fun, man, and just play the games, because there's a difference between just playing the game for an hour and being like, oh, that was fun, and actually beating the game. You're gonna have a better understanding and way more fun and more fulfilling experience by actually beating the game, as opposed to just playing the game for 15 fucking minutes and then moving on. I don't think Ninja Gaiden for the NES is really much harder at all, if at all, than beating Super Mario 3 with no whistles. Okay? Think about that. I think that's the truth, to be perfectly honest with you. Play the games to beat them and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's all I'm trying to say. Also, I want to throw like special shout out to Spiders STG and NeonDagger. This video was hyper inspired by conversations I've been having with both those cats. Those are my shmup homies. NeonDagger just uploaded a video about Castlevania and like the whole 1cc mentality coming from arcade shit to like playing like some of this old console stuff, and it's really fucking good. It's a really good fucking video. Like, check it out. I just want to throw a shout out to those guys, because a lot of this came from conversations with them. So if you guys get upset with me, blame Spiders STG and NeonDagger.